Hello and welcome to Purple Table Tarot. My name is Robin and I will be reading for Cancer this morning. I will be doing a you and them reading, and I will cleanse the space with some Palo Santo. And for this reading, I'll be pulling for your energy, Cancer, your person's energy, the nature of the relationship as it stands now, and the outcome. Okay, what do we have for Cancer? This message is for Cancer. And keep in mind that these are general readings. The roles can be reversed. Just take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find that this doesn't resonate with you at all, then be sure to check your sun, moon, or your moon and your rising. Typically, folks will go first towards their sun sign because that's what they know that they are. If you don't know what your rising sign is and your moon or anything like that, you can go to astrolab.com. There's plenty of websites out there where you get to put in your birthday and where you were born and the time you were born, and it'll give you a very basic star map of where everything was the moment you were born. Very, very cool. Okay, Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What message is going to come out for Cancer for their greatest and highest good today? What messages do we have for Cancer that will lend clarity about the relationship that they are in, between them and the person that is on their mind? This message is for Cancer. Cancer. Okay, Cancerians. Okay. Okay, in the bottom of the deck energy, we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so that could be an invitation for you to put yourself back out there, or an invitation for you to keep your eyes open for somebody coming toward you. We'll see. But the Knight of Cups is the overall energy. So on your side, Cancer, we have the Five of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Okay, and then for your person, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the World, Justice, and the Four of Wands. Okay, for the nature of the relationship right now, Two of Swords, Hermit, and the World. In the outcome, Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and Four of Wands. So on your side, Cancer, it would appear that you've been in a stalemate with regard to this relationship. You've had a lot of, you could have been having arguments with this person. You could be going back and forth even within your own mind about what to do. Given the Two of Swords is here, this would appear to be more of an internal conflict. And in response to that, you've been taking a time out, taking care of yourself, getting lots of rest. And in the finish, essentially waiting. Maybe you're waiting for this person to come toward you, to communicate with you. You're just waiting for them, or you're just waiting for this mental storm to pass here. But either way, you're taking care of yourself. For your person, we have the Knight of Pentacles, the World, Justice, and Four of Wands. So, you know, you have been waiting, and this person has been really taking their time. They want things to turn out in a fair and balanced way because, you know, their stability is very important to them. But ultimately, it looks as though there's a closing of this cycle coming up. And in between you two, you have the Hermit energy. So I think that this is something that you both know. This is something that both of your inner guides have been telling you has been on the horizon, you know. And, you know, because there has been a lot of conflict, slow-moving energy. You are more, you haven't been communicating this, how you've been feeling with them. And so there's been a stalemate energy here in between, or not in between you two, but you've been having this stalemate energy, and your person has been, you know, maybe coming to the realization that this cycle needs to wrap, or something needs to wrap, and we'll go ahead and we'll see what that is. And we'll look more into the future energy, like you're waiting, and then there's stability, and in the middle there's the Four of Pentacles. So, you know, perhaps that's an energy that you both share, is not wanting to let this go. You know, with the Justice card on their side, perhaps they want to work something out with you, and the World is the ending of this conflict, you know, wrapping that up. You know, because it looks like this person does have, you know, a level of integrity, you know, because the Knight of Pentacles is the energy that they're bringing. There's a more grounded, stable energy on this side. And I think I get the sense that you've been in your head a lot, because look at this. 4 plus 2 is 6. Or no, sorry. 5 plus 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, whatever. I thought that it added up to 9. But my math is wrong. 5 and 4 add up to 9. Never mind. I'm not doing any more numerology. Purple Table Tarot and comedy show. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. What do we want to clarify first? Let's go with the World. What's up with that? Actually, no. I'm going to do the Two of Swords first, Cancer. What have you been in a stalemate about? Just kind of two minds. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Okay, you've been going through it. You've been going through it. So the Two of Swords is clarified by the Hangman, the Three of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So this is, so maybe this is just a friendship that you're in, right? And there's something that's been bringing you a lot of pain, but what you've been doing is that you've just been sitting with that. You've been sitting with it. You have not been bringing, in the context of this relationship, you're really doing a lot of internal work right now, and just sitting with what is, and that's been painful. That's been painful. You know, and I with the Three of Cups here, you know, you could still be friends with this person, or maybe it is just a friendship. But there's something about this has been causing you pain. Let's look at the World here. You know, with the, yeah, never mind. World. Why is the World here? Okay, so the World is clarified by the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So, you know, it would appear your person maybe really tapping into their intuition right now. They could be beginning a journey of self-discovery with that, or some sort of internal work. They have been, because, you know, and I think that this internal work is an integration of self, integrating the base desires and the higher mind, trying to work on who they are, because the integration of the base desires and higher mind creates like a sense of self, a sense of strength, an ego, who they are, who are they. So perhaps this World is like wrapping up, it could be ending a cycle of them not having lived in that space before, and the High Priestess is simply an invitation, and they're beginning this work. This could also say, I need to step away from this relationship, you know, stepping away, going inward. So you could be sad that this person has been keeping to themselves, but it would appear that while that's been happening, you both have been doing that, because we have the Four of Swords on your side as well. But I get the sense that you have been more retreating and kind of going inward to soothe your sadness and to sit with what is, and to get to a place of acceptance, whatever the fallout was. My assessment of what that fallout was is that this person has probably said, hey, I need to break left so I can like work on myself for a while. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Let's do the Four Swords. The Four Swords is clarified by the Fool, the Magician, and the Two of Swords. So, you are wanting to start a new cycle. You're wanting to manifest something new. And you may be of two minds about what that is. I mean, in watching this, you'll know what that is. And also of two minds of whether or not you communicate that. But what I'm seeing is that at this point, you're not communicating that to this person, that you're going to be manifesting something new for yourself and starting a new cycle. But it makes sense because we have the ending up here, the world ending the cycle, and the Fool down here starting a new cycle. What has the conflict been about? What's up with the Five of Swords energy? Five of Swords energy. Okay, so the Five of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So there's been conflict and anxiety over, what you want to build, what you want to create with each other. And there's been a lot of anxiety about that. Three of Pentacles with the Three of Swords could indicate that there's a third party situation here, but that has yet to be seen. I'm not seeing, a bunch of court cards, but there has been sadness and anxiety about what this relationship is, and also what it is that you guys how you both want to create together, right? I mean, and it doesn't matter what kind of relationship it is, right? It's like, okay, are we going to be friends? Are we going to be co-workers, civil co-workers? Are we going to be lovers? Are we going to be, I'm agreeing that, we're going to be my step parent and I'm your step kid, and how do we negotiate that? Like, whatever the case is, whatever this relationship is and what it means to you, there's anxiety about what it wants to become. Okay. And with the Page of Wands, it's like, yeah, that's it. It's like, okay, what action needs to be taken? What does this want to become? What does it want to grow into? How does it want to identify? Okay. Let's do the Knight of Pentacles. There's this, which is a very slow moving energy, and like that could also be bringing the pain for you, given that the Page of Wands is on your side. That's an initiation, and that's faster energy there. So let's see. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. Interesting. So this person, there could be steady growth here. Yeah. Okay, because this person has been like looking to their inner guru, right? Like their own. In the Hermit energy, we have the Knight of Rods and the King of Rods. So they're wanting to level up in their action. They could be leveling up in their leadership. And with the slow moving energy, it's like the Knight of Pentacles, while it's slow, it's very dedicated. It keeps the course. Like it has the long vision. And so this person is growing within themselves, which is really, really healthy energy. And given that what I said before about these three cards in the world, perhaps this person is wrapping up their own cycle, right? Yeah. Like there's something that, like, I'm just kind of getting into the mind of this person. Like there's something I need to grow in myself. Like I need to grow, I need to change, I need to integrate. You know I need to do this inner work. I'm being invited to, just, within myself. And there's there and with the development here, they need to close some sort of, maybe some old habits or old ways are breaking down. Maybe they found themselves to be more in the page of wands energy within this context with you, within this relationship. When they're in an anxiety space, like you're both feeling anxiety because you don't know what this wants to become, maybe that was part of the blockage, because they haven't leveled up yet. Like they're working on themselves in order to meet you here. That's another interpretation. Okay, let's look at the Justice. What's going to be fair here? Yeah, something that's more even and balanced, in the truth of the matter, is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So that's really interesting. So when moving forward for this person, because steady movement in the closing of this cycle is going to be fair and just for them on their way to stability. What's going to be just for them is like they want to take their cup, and like they want they're looking for a new love here, or I don't know. Yeah, I think they're looking for a new love, but they might be coming to find that they're not happy, they're not satisfied. That could also say something with like, yeah, I don't know, or maybe they're going out and offering their cup, but then they're not, no one's taking their cup, because here's the Ace of Cups, now I'm the Knight of Cups, I'm ready to go give it, and then I'm met with Four of Cups energy. So that could be going both ways. This person could, go and try something else and come to find that they're not really happy with any of those options, or some of the options are not happy with them. So let's see. And then I don't know, it's like kind of what's fair, leveling up and then offering their cup back to you. I don't know. Because this Knight is moving this way. And you're over here in the Fool and the Magician energy after your break here. Okay, Three of Wands. Yeah, the Three of Wands is clarified by the Death card, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So, it's like you're waiting for this. Maybe, okay, so it would appear to me that you're waiting for a transformation, because death is an irrevocable change and a transformation. So you're waiting on the transformation so that this Hierophant and Ten of Pentacles could come through. Now that could be read in a couple different ways. If you got all your eggs in this person's basket, you know that they're going through some sort of, you know, leveling up and evolving, like personal evolution, then you could think, oh, well, I'm waiting for their ego death so that we can have this long-term commitment here. That's one way of looking at it. Given that this is Fool and Magician energy, which would suggest a new path for you, and you've already experienced heartbreak within the context of this relationship, and gone through this, you surrendering to that pain and what that means for you. I'm thinking that with the death of this relationship, then you can get that, like, once this is transformed and done, you're waiting for your actual commitment, your actual long-term, like your next person, like the next, or even the next thing, right? Whatever it is, because the Hierophant is also like personal ethics and things of that nature, something that is going to be bringing you long-term stability. It could be a relationship, it could not be, but like it will be a relationship either with a person or with yourself and with whatever it is that you're engaged in that's connected to your tangible reality. Okay. So it would appear to me that despite this ending, because that's what it looks like to me, given this and given that, and this, that you are on to bigger and better things, Cancer. You are on to bigger and better things. And this person is on to bigger and better things too. Like they're going to be doing they're going through the integration piece. Okay, that's the stability. But yet this is the outcome, so it's on the line of this. So what's up with this stability? Which would speak to the first storyline that I offered. Like you're waiting for this person's ego death to happen so you guys could come together. That's one, because we got the Four of Pentacles in the middle. Hanging on. Okay. So this person, the stability, the Four of Wands is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Emperor, and the Nine of Cups. So this person is going to find stability, which looks like an independent journey, like, you know, independent. So the stability, they're taking a rest, they're taking a break, they're taking care of themselves, which is good energy. They're bossing up, right? Which is very interesting because the Knight of Rods growing into the King of Rods here, and then we have the Emperor, like they're bossing up on some level because the King of Rods is also a leader. They get shit done. They take action. Right? And then they're also like kind of ready to start, they're at the end of whatever it was, and then they're going to be starting a new something else, which would go in alignment with this world energy. Okay. So, but you know, they're going to be finding their own happiness, right? Their own happiness. And there could be a part of them that is like, oh, I've tried this. This has made me happy in the past. Let's try that again. Does that hit the same? You know? Here's my stability. I'm chilling and I'm setting my own structure, my own. So the Emperor's like a me, myself, and I. You know, it's all about them. So I get the sense that this person's very much independent. Oop. Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah, Cancer, I wouldn't suggest waiting for this person. If you resonate with the first storyline, like waiting for them to have their ego death and boss up and all the things, it doesn't. I would say just and like start your own trip over again with the Fool and the Magician. Like on to bigger and better, on to newer horizons, because this was there was a lot of conflict and anxiety and heartbreak and pain here, and you can't heal in the place that hurt you. Okay, you can't heal in the place that hurt you. So let's go ahead and look at the Hermit energy. Okay, so the Hermit is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Sun. So through this inner meditation, through this finding your inner gurus, respectively, it will be illuminated what you need to work on and which decision you need to make and what action you need to take. And ultimately, I feel like that both of you doing that in your own independent space is going to bring happiness for both of you. We have the Four of Swords on this side and we have the Four of Swords on that side. And in a relationship reading, that is a typical, breakup energy with the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. You're definitely taking this breakup a lot harder, Cancer. And for that, I'm sorry. It's really painful. That sucks. I'm sorry. That's really hard. That's hard. But I really do get the sense that once you come out on the other side, of this, you spend your time in your Hanged Man space and just kind of you come out of that being like more enlightened, right? And so I think with that you'll be ready to launch a new cycle, the Fool here. But yeah, whatever it is that you're gonna get into, whatever decision you're gonna make, Two of Wands, I think that is gonna come through in what you focus your time and energy on, where you want to build mastery, something that you want to get better at, something that you're already really good at, whatever it is that you're crafting here, that's going to bring you the most happiness. And I think the same can be said for your person. But this was a difficult thing for both of you to let go of, because there's the Four of Pentacles here. And that's between you two. So, because I think that this connection did bring this person a level of stability. That was happy at one time. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Temperance, Ten of Cups, and Queen of Wands. So I think that there was a lot of holding on energy because, and you were being very patient with this because there was happiness here in this context, otherwise you wouldn't have come together. But, like with the 10, that's always kind of, it's the end of the line, right? So while it's like like lovely and wish fulfillment, it's also the 10. So, you know, it needs to continue to move forward. And with, then we have the ace. And, you know, I get that the hanging on energy belongs a little bit more to you, Cancer. Even though what this person found hard to let go of was like this kind of this happy homeostasis, but I think that they knew that they needed to grow. And that's what was attractive about this connection. And then this, for you, you may have found them very attractive, right? I mean, because they possess so much, like a lot of wands energy. So that can be very attractive, or it is very attractive. Very virile. And so, and there was something about holding on to this, you know, you can reflect on that possessive energy and, you know, how that has changed you. Like, this is something to reflect on with regard to what did that, how did that help you? You know, how did that function in your life? You know, how did that change you? What did it change? And there's something about the four, that the Four of Pentacles, it's like it's connected with survival, you know. What do we feel what do we feel we need to hold on so tightly to? Because if we don't, then we'll die, basically. Okay. That's a good question to ask. So, in the finish, it looks like there was some sort of breakup and shift, ending of one cycle, beginning of another for both people in their independent spaces. And so I will pick some oracle cards for you guys. Hawk, messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. I'll put that over here with this new cycle. This deck is ridiculously large. Wolf. Pathfinder, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. That is really something with the whole bossing up energy and being a leader. That's really cool. Okay. And I like this too, you know, because with the hangman energy, just kind of sitting there and then receiving the spiritual downloads, you know, you're having the messenger come in. Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. I think that's really, really poignant to put in the middle here, because both of these folks have the Four of Swords. That's cool. Okay. I'll just do a couple flower petals and we'll close the reading. Yeah, this is like, you know, it feels like there's pain, there has been some pain, but yeah, there's definitely pain, but it feels like this is something that's like way for the better for both people. Violet, the answers and truths are always within. Peony, prosperity can be assured if you care well for tomorrow. Iris, spread your creative wings and take flight. Very nice. Okay, Cancer, that is what I have for you. I hope this helped, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.